In the heart of the savannah, where the baobab trees stretched like ancient giants toward the orange dusk, lay the village of Kundi. This is the story of Zola, a weaver of vibrant kente cloth, and Kojo, a quiet cattle herder with a heart as vast as the plain. Every morning, the village women gathered at the communal well, their laughter echoing against the stone walls. Zola was known for the rhythm of her work, but her eyes often wandered to the dusty path where Kojo led his herd. Kojo was a man of few words, but his flute playing spoke for him. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the haunting, sweet melody of his bamboo flute would drift through the air, finding its way to Zola's hut. She began to weave the melodies into her fabric, threads of deep indigo for the night sky and bright gold for the flickering stars. The love between them grew in the quiet spaces, a shared glance at the market, a gift of a rare desert flower left by Zola's door, and the protective way Kojo watched over her family's small plot of land. However, a great drought gripped Kundi. The riverbed cracked and the cattle grew thin. The village elders whispered of the Great Trek, a journey the young men must take to find the hidden green valleys far to the north. Kojo knew he had to go to save the village's livelihood. On the night before his departure, Zola handed him a sash she had woven. Months passed. Zola watched the horizon until her eyes ached. She refused other suitors, her heart anchored by the memory of the flute music. One afternoon, a low cloud of dust appeared on the northern horizon. The village held its breath. As the shapes grew clearer, the sound of lowing cattle filled the air. At the front of the procession was Kojo, thinner and weathered by the sun, but wearing the indigo and gold sash across his chest. He didn't go to his family first. He walked straight to the weaving shed. He didn't say a word. He simply pulled his flute from his belt and played the melody he had played every night before the drought. The rains followed the herders home, washing away the dust of the dry season. The wedding of Zola and Kojo was the largest Kundi had seen in a generation. The feast: platters of spicy jollof rice, grilled tilapia, and sweet fried plantains. The dance: the drums beat like a collective heart, and the dust rose from the feet of the dancers. Zola wore a gown of the very pattern she had woven for Kojo, and he wore a cloak of the same thread. They proved that love, much like the baobab tree, can survive the harshest seasons if its roots are deep enough.